Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Jeff Crouere Show. On this episode, we're going to continue our discussion about the upcoming midterm elections and what needs to be done by Republicans. The most important midterm election ever. The country is in crisis. The Democrats have really caused a problem in areas that you would never have believed 2 years ago. We were rolling great under President Trump. Now we've got a disaster here domestically, internationally, and of course at the border. So Republicans need to take control of Congress. The American people need to come out in massive numbers to make sure if there are any election problems, they're overwhelmed by a huge turnout of support. Here's my recommendation. Republicans need to play the same sort of hardball politics that the Democrats play. Unfortunately, in recent interviews, Republican leader in the House, Kevin McCarthy, has sort of backed off on plans to impeach Joe Biden. Under Democrat rule, Donald Trump was impeached not once, but twice. He was impeached for ridiculous things, such as making a perfect phone call to the Ukrainian leader, such as making a speech where he told people to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. He was impeached because the Democrats could do it. He was impeached so the Democrats could tarnish him. Republicans need to return the favor. Republicans need to play the same game that the Democrats do. There's no reason why Republicans need to take the high road. Where's the high road gotten them? Well, in the minority. The high road has gotten them to a place where Democrats have complete control. They need to bring it to the Democrats the same way the Democrats have brought it to them. So impeachment needs to be order of business number one when Republicans do take control of the Congress. Why? Joe Biden has not performed dereliction of duty. Joe Biden has not secured the border. Our country is being invaded. That's an impeachable offense. Joe Biden left our Americans to die in Afghanistan. He didn't bring our Americans home. He left $85 billion of military equipment with the enemy. That is an impeachable offense. Joe Biden is also involved in an array of very questionable business deals with his son Hunter. And no matter what he says about Hunter Biden, no matter what he says about not being involved, we all know that there is involvement there. He is the, quote, big guy. He's the one that Hunter Biden referred to in emails. In fact, in one email, he said that half of what he brought in, he had to give to his dad. Joe Biden performed all kinds of tasks for Hunter. He wrote letters of recommendation for the son of one of Hunter's Chinese business partners. He also, of course, had meetings, golf games, all kinds of get-togethers with the people that Hunter Biden was doing business with. So it is obscene to believe that there was no connection between Joe Biden and Hunter Biden's dirty deals. And we know Hunter Biden was engaged in influence peddling. He was using his family's name to bring in all kind of money from Ukraine and Russia and China. So Joe Biden's relationship there needs to be examined. There should be hearings, and that could be another road to impeachment. People say, oh, well, if you impeach Joe Biden, then you've got Kamala Harris. Well, she could very well be impeached also because she was the one who was controlling the border. She was the border czar. So she's been in charge as this country has been invaded. So she has committed impeachable offenses too. So you could impeach both of them. And that would be a good way to energize the base, to point out the problems with this administration, to lay the groundwork for the 2024 election. And another thing, all Republicans should demand that Joe Biden conduct a mental competency test immediately and present the findings to the American people. We all know that Joe Biden is not mentally competent, but he refuses to take a test. One person during the campaign who asked him to take a test, he lashed out at him and called him a junkie. Joe Biden has not even addressed the issue. Reporters don't even ask him. So Republicans need to use their bully pulpit and make that a prominent issue and address it each and every day. The American people are concerned. The Republicans need to make it an issue, and they need to play hardball with the Democrats. That's the only way they're going to get ahead. The high road leads to nowhere. Politics, unfortunately, is a rough and tumble sport, and Republicans better engage or they're going to lose again. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe to get more information. Go to crouere.net. You can learn everything about the shows and all our upcoming activities. Thank you so much for watching The Jeff Crouere Show.